I know all these people are claiming today, Babesned or Nigeria or Somali or whatever. When was Nigeria going to help us when they were contending with their own coups at the time? 3 countries laid on the ground and we literally walked on their backs for this freedom. Zambia, Angola, Tanzania. Outside Africa, Russia.
It's about to go down now. Better is about to go down.
Okay, F it. I'm gonna be a snitch. South Africans, they're just giving you guys a glass of drink with a kind face to drink. But there's poison in that drink. You are drinking a poison right now. There's about 5% of South African bold drivers. Basically, South Africa is willing to sacrifice that 5% for the whole 95% of foreigners. On that 95%, there's about 45% of Nigerians, bold drivers. So guys, no, guys, you guys are being played. You guys are being played. South Africans are not giving up. South Africans, they did not give up. The reason why they're not fighting is because most of the bold drivers are Nigerians anyways and Zimbabweans. So you guys are killing Zimbabweans, you're killing Nigerians, and you're killing other Africans as well. Because we don't really have bold drivers. We have 5% of South African bold drivers. So you guys are losing the fight, and that's why South African is not even... You see, I'm snitching right now. I'm telling you guys what's happening.
You can see 5% South African are the one driving boats. 5%. Why 45% Nigerian boat driver in South Africa? Now, when you look at this percentage, that means Nigerians are fighting their own brother in South Africa, claiming they are fighting South African people. Ignorant. Common understanding. Now you are happy. You are fighting your own brother 45% and 5%. See that? Now you are fighting your brother claiming you are fighting South Africa. Common sense, common sense. Now find the reason why South African people are relaxing. They are not talking. You thinking you are damaging South African people job. You are damaging your own brother job, your own brother in South Africa who will send money back at home for feed you. You are spoiling their work and you thinking that you are damaging. You are I don't know.
South Africans, come over here. Listen, the battle is not yet over, okay? It's not yet over. We will frustrate you guys. You see, your economy will crumble. In fact, we will order your president to come and do security in Nigeria. And your official website, your government website, will bastardize it. I'm telling you. You want to play a fast game on us? No problem. You forgot that Nigerians, we are the leaders when it comes to bantering. You guys forgot. Let me remind you, we have at least nothing less than 60 million Nigerians who don't have jobs at all. 60 millions. And they have one phone each. We that we have jobs. Some of us have 3 phones. So calculate it and see. We'll also deal with you guys. From ordering TV, plasma, refrigerator, everything. We will order your parents as well. Order everything orderable in your country. We will now send it direct to Clefontaine or Orania. That's what we'll be doing now. Any order we are making will be going to Clefontaine or Orania or Limpopo. That's what we'll be doing now. Just wait and see. But expect more. We will shake your country. Remember that song from Olamide that said, "Bomi jigi 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 oh jigbiji jigbiji." I mean, no problem. We are coming. See you soon.
I don't really understand these people. Now you're in your own mind. You think you are fighting South Africa. You are fighting somebody that you think you are fighting South African people. That is your thinking. After fight, you think you are fighting. South Africa don't want Nigeria. That is what I have seen. They don't want Nigerian in their country, and they are not interested of your own country, Nigerian. That is what I'm seeing. Oh. Now, South Africa, they are coming out and telling you that we don't want Nigerian, we don't want foreigner in our country. go to your country. They don't want you. You are claiming that, oh, South Africa, we will sue them, we will sue them. How is it possible? Last, now you will see, you people are running to South Africa. South Africa are not running to Nigeria, but Nigerians are running to South Africa. Now they are using opportunity to talk, say they don't want you. All this rubbish thing where majority of Nigerians are talking on social media, it's so funny. You are just worrying yourself, but they don't want you, they don't want you. They don't need you, they don't need you. Although, what is this? Some people are claiming that I'm fake Nigerian. No, I'm a really Nigerian, but I'm trying to tell you the truth. So some of us, we could just apply common sense. This thing that happened, if let me not talk. Listen to some foolish people among us. Listen to them.
Nigerians are not united within Nigeria. Like within the country, we are not united. We might have our ethnic war, tribal war, religious war, all this stuff. Leave it for us. Political war, leave it for us. But when it comes to outsiders, like non-Nigerians, they even took the light to tell you that I'm in Nigeria. But funny enough, we're not even troublemakers. Like if you check how this issue started, we didn't even start it. Like we just did for our country, jelly, and you guys came with the boats, boat for boat, boat to boat, boat in boat, boat out boat stuff. We're not on our own, no. You guys started this issue, and now it's affecting the innocent people, the innocent drivers, those that needed to make use of the boat urgently, those that need to go to work, those that know. The thing just kept everything on a pause for some people. We are not troublemakers. So why do you guys wake up and you're like, let's go to Nigeria. Let's go after Nigerians. Let's look for their trouble. You know, ask question. Now they ask question. Go and ask question from other countries. They will tell you. When it comes to online shit, like we are good. We are very, very good. We don't get job. Yes. We don't get work. So once you look for our trouble like this, we are ready to give it to you back to back. So you guys should not even think of it anymore. I hope you guys had fun yesterday, because I had fun. I slept on Twitter reading different tweets.
South Africa, how you build now? How body now? Information reaching me right now say they don't order like 3 Olosho, go different home. No be small fight though. You see, we are out to break homes. See, make other people they order taxi, food, clothes, order. We will focus on Olosho. We have ordered like 3 Olosho, go 3 houses. See fights. Like, see fights. You see this period of time, home will break. So everybody get one way they do for night. The ones who they offer other car day, boats day, Uber day, anyone, washing machine day, but we focus on Olosho. I'm happy that we say South Africa don't feel order Olosho for Nigeria, but we will feel order for their side. Fine, don't be small glass goes on, and they tell you home is breaking. This one sweets me.
South Africans, when I don't know how they play now, when I don't know how they be, when I don't know say they use Niger play, they play with Nigerians. When I don't know now, I just say when I don't stop in drive for that side, when I don't stop boats, when I don't stop Uber for that side, we don't hear that one. We don't get any updates on that. We go start the call police now. We go call ambulance. Yeah, we go call fire service now. When I ready. When our country goes into alarm country, anywhere when I turn, I'm gonna go there. Yeah, we. Don't worry yourself. Road go full. Don't worry. When I don't buy her, when I don't price, so when I must buy her. You know that star. You dey say Nigeria boys they just say if you jump, your leg no touch ground again. When I don't jump, when I leg no touch ground. Don't worry yourself.
In their mind, they are fighting South Africa in their mind, and last, after they don't fighting, after they don't talk rubbish, talk, they will say a lot of rubbish. Last, they will go back to South Africa and go and do slave in South Africa. Nigerian will go to South Africa to go and do slavery there. All this bragging, they are just bragging. They are just saying a lot of things. Hey, South Africa, we sunder the boat. We are ordering a show. We are doing this. We are doing that. Last, they will go back to South Africa and fighting and looking for South Africa paper. Then we go to South Africa and looking for South Africa paper. After looking for South Africa paper, they'll go and do slavery in South Africa. That means South Africa passed Nigeria. And South Africa will ever, forever pass Nigeria. They pass us. We should just accept it. All this one, we're just there on social media, they bragging, they shout. Nah, nonsense. South Africa pass you. Although this thing at the top, it depend them. Me at the talk because I won't make it pain you people. That's all me at the talk. What this video?
My South African brothers, can we call it truce already? This battle is not going to benefit anybody. It's not going to benefit Nigerians. It's not going to benefit South Africans. What you did last night, after the incidents with Additional, Miss Additional, who wanted to be Miss South Africa, what you did last night was the new height of low. I mean, it was very, very low. Ordering boat rides and cancelling them, not even minding that you have to pay to cancel. In Nigeria, we don't pay to cancel rides, and you had the audacity, or maybe can I say foolish audacity actually, to post what you were doing on the internet. You posted it on X, and rejoicing, gleefully so, that you are impacting Nigerian businesses. That is low. Nelson Mandela, the great sage, did not spend 27 years in prison for South Africans to be that bestial yesternight. That was very, very low. I haven't seen that before. Nigerians have always bantered countries, Ghana, for instance, Cameroon. They are brothers and we banter them a lot, and Kenya also. Sometimes we banter Kenya and they tell us that you guys borrowed bicycle for your to ride in the Olympics. That's banter, friendly banter. We laugh about it. But what you did last night was the lowest. We've never seen that before in Nigeria. We thought we hated ourselves in Nigeria, but even Nigerians have not hated themselves to that extent before. Destroying each other's businesses. That is very, very low. Very, very low. Very low. And I think you should call for a truce because Nigerians will retaliate and it will be dastardly. Nigerians will retaliate and it will be a marathon of retaliation. It will be dastardly. Nigerians will be relentlessly pursuing to destroy your businesses also from wherever they are. They will order your boat rides and they will cancel. And because they can cancel for free, they will do it for fun. So please, South Africans, let us call it truce. Let us live as one. Let us live as brothers and sisters. We stand to gain nothing from it. We can only benefit when we are united. We can only build things together when we are united. This hate for ourselves, this name calling, this suspicion, this attrition between ourselves, it has got to stop. It has got to stop. It has got to really, really stop. Because if it doesn't, you guys are going to feel the pangs. South Africans will feel the pangs. Have you seen Nigerians bullying themselves? Have you seen Nigerians at their tribalistic best? Imagine if those Nigerians now combine their efforts to target you as a nation. You are in trouble. You are in trouble, South Africa. So please desist from whatever it is you're doing, South Africans. We cannot continue like this. We have to look for a way to live harmoniously. We have to look for a way to develop and grow each other's businesses. Nigerians don't play when they are intent on bringing down someone or something. They don't play, especially when that thing is an external force, where the barrier of tribalism, the barrier of religion is broken. You are just a stranger to them. Oh, you are cooked. You are cooked. So please, South Africans, let us call it truce. Can we tone this down? Can we limit it to banters? Can we not destroy each other's businesses, please? Imagine 60 million Nigerians or less on the internet trying to bring down South African businesses. That will not be nice.
Hello, South Africa. I go by name MC Radio. I want to use this medium to apologize for what we in Nigeria be doing to you guys, for not allowing you to be using your boat in peace. Please, on behalf of our president, we are saying sorry. please accept this our apology. But our next plan now, we want the order on a private jet, on a plane, and we want the book then they call Nigeria. They call Nigeria. This time around them, we know the council location. They go meet us like this. We go look there, they go look us. We'll tell them say we know they go again. Okay, no verse. When I get my God, they play with Nigeria with play.
A lot of South Africans like to brag that their country has the most sophisticated economy on the continent. Like their country is the most developed and has the most sophisticated economy and probably the largest economy on the continent, or the second largest. Yeah, I agree with you. And I'm not even going to debate that with you. But my question would be, who is the owner of this economy? Who has made the economy of South Africa the way it is today? 90% of the wealth and the economy of South Africa is being run by white South Africans. So if Black Africa and other countries of Africa have to compete with South Africa, let us take the contribution and the GDP of the white away, and let us compete as Black people to Black people. Now, the GDP of Black South Africans combined is lower than any GDP on the continent. So when Nigeria is competing with South Africa, Nigeria is competing with white South Africans from Europe, and all the technological advancements and all the development they brought along combined with Black South Africa. We're combining, that means we're competing with Europe and Africa merged in one country, and Nigeria is still the number one economy on the continent. So why are Black South Africans bragging about things they don't own, basically? You don't own the land, you don't own the economy. So you cannot compete with Togo in West Africa. You cannot compete with Ghana in West Africa. You cannot compete with Cape Verde in West Africa. You cannot even compete with Sao Tome and Principe if we take the economy of all the Black South Africans combined. This is why we are fighting, and we're asking you to actually fight for freedom. Apartheid has been taken away through the front door and is being reintroduced from the back through the DA, Democratic Alliance. So what I'm saying is, before you brag that your country is the greatest in Africa and your country is the best in Africa, Africa is a Black continent, it's the continent of the Blacks. So what is your contribution as Black people? And weigh it with Lagos State, and you'll find out that the GDP of Lagos State is 100 times your contribution as Black South Africans. So let's not compete with Europeans. But if you put the Europeans together with yourself combined, the GDP of Nigeria is still greater than yours. So you're asking us, why do we come to South Africa? If that is the case. Well, as Africans, we like to explore new territories and look for new opportunities. And we know that South African economy, being the most sophisticated, will offer new opportunities to us as Africans. That is why we go to South Africa. So instead of hating on us, okay, there are a few things you can learn from us. And there are a few things that we can learn from you. If we unite as Africans, Africans will be great. Thank you.
So South Africa, I can see that people no longer have respect for your elders anymore. Yes, I can see that people no longer have respect for your elders anymore. Just because of little family issue that we Nigerians have, you not think that you can penetrate in and come and do anyhow. You not think that you can do anyhow with us. See, let me tell you something. Our reply to your nonchalant attitude is being done by our little boys of 10 years. See, if you try this nonsense next time, we the senior men of Nigerians, we shut down the network of South Africa. You understand? When we shut it down, we will gather the entire citizen in all the government houses. Then you will know that we are the giants of Africa, no matter what happens, both spiritually and physically, in all angles. You understand? If you try this nonsense next time, we will show you shege. You understand? We will show you shege, so that you will know that, yes, we are the grandmaster of Africa.
South Africans, why now? Why now, South Africans? Just last week, I told you guys about my country, Nigeria. Nigerians, they attack themselves. They fight themselves. Talk more of you from your country coming to attack Nigeria, and you're expecting them to leave you to go for free. You don't know that when it comes to prank, when it comes to banter, Nigerians used to come together. They don't used to be anything like tribalism. They don't used to be anything like religious this and religious that. They used to be in unity when it comes to banter, and when it comes to fight. Nigeria used to come together. For those of you that don't know what is going on, let me put you through. There's this boat for boats now that is trending both in South Africa and it's trending in Nigeria. What's happened is that there's this South African guy over there in South Africa. He ordered a boat in Nigeria because you can place order from anywhere that you are. You can place an order. So this guy ordered a Nigerian boat, and the Nigerian driver accepted. So he gave the Nigerian driver a location within Nigeria. And this Nigerian driver was just busy driving from one different location to another, not knowing that the person that he is looking for is actually at South Africa. And you see, the craziest thing about it is that this South African guy did this thing, and he knows that this Nigerian driver lost everything, like both money, both the fuel he used in looking for him and all those guys. This guy went on Twitter and posted that stuff. For in mind, he pranked in Nigeria like he's feeling himself, like he's feeling like a boss. When he posted this on Twitter, trust Nigerians now. They don't take things easy. They play with Nigerians. So Nigerians now say, okay, this is it, right? This is it, right? Nigerians took it personal. Guess what? Nigerians ordered all the whole boat in South Africa. They are in Nigeria, but they ordered the boats all in South Africa. Yes, and not just the boat aspect, both restaurants. In fact, anything that they order online, Nigerians went in restaurant, they order food. Some people ordered for car, like they want to buy a car, they order. Nigerians fear Nigerians, but South Africans, why would you try something like that? Or to the person that did that, why would you try something like that? Population of just 50, how many? Is it 50 million people? Yeah, 50 million people population in South Africa. You want to compare Nigeria that's over 200 and something million people, and you expect them to keep quiet? Please, I'm not siding anybody. I'm not supporting Nigeria or South Africa in this. Please, we should just stop it. Let's stop. It's okay. Let's stop, because both Nigeria will lose and both South Africa will lose. But believe me, South Africa will lose the more. You people will lose the more, because currently now South African boats, they just shut it down. Like they just shut it down, and people are complaining over there in South Africa. They are complaining that they can't even order a boat to work. A friend of mine told me that they are complaining they can't even order a boat to work because of this thing that is going on, because of this prank that one of them started over there. So please, let's stop all this. Nigerians, I hail now. My people, I know my people now. So please, let's stop. Let's stop. I love Africa. I love every country in Africa. One love, guys. One love.
My lord, we have a serious problem.
What's the problem?
We are under a serious threat of flooding.
Is the Mystic Sea overflowing?
No, my lord. It is the tears of Nelson Mandela. He has been crying non-stop for 7 good days.
Why is he crying in heaven?
He's very sad and heartbroken, because the people he fought and died for are spoiling his legacy.
Dinah. He was a great man on earth and deserves nothing but true happiness in heaven. For this reason, I will cleanse the South Africans of their backwardness and ignorance. From Cape Town down to Soweto, I will refurbish their brains and diminish their hate. Maluga!
Yes, my lord.
Bring forth a brilliant and beautiful South African maiden, pure breed, not mixed, so I can purify their land through her.
I'm sorry, my lord. It's almost impossible. In fact, it is easier for a needle to pass through the eyes of a camel. Sorry, my lord. A camel to pass through the eyes of a needle than to find a beautiful South African maiden who is pure breed, not mixed.
OTV. Are you saying that there are no beautiful women from South Africa?
It's like you have not seen them before. To be honest, my lord, I don't know what you created there. You should talk them out. Wait, what? I'm sorry, my lord.
Bring forth a beautiful Nigerian maiden, so I can purify the South Africans through her.
Yes, my lord.
Maluga!
Yes, my lord.
Alone and I have an ice cartoon in Fafachino no Kaza.
What do you mean, my lord?
I mean, put the South Africans in a garage sack and throw them into the Mystic Sea.
Yes, my lord.
I can't be harboring beasts in my kingdom. Mandela.
Dela.
South Africans, of all countries, it's Nigerians that you guys choose to have an economical battle with. Nigeria, for God's sake. South Africans, you guys have a stable and working economy. I mean, look how stable your economy is. You can actually order something and pay on delivery. Let me tell you something. In Nigeria, if we order stuff, we first of all pay, then we go on our knees and pray that the order comes in. And then our second prayer point is the order should resemble exactly what we ordered for. You know, the genesis of this whole Nigeria and South Africa bold for bold banter, it started with Enisa, a South African artist, unfollowing Nigerians and then unfollowing Davido. And Nigerians retaliated, you know, the back and forth, and then it resulted to this ordering Bolt issue, Uber issue, appliances issue. So update is reaching me that Enisa has followed Davido back. So Nigerians, here's a question for you guys. Should we forgive them? Or you guys have requests that need to be met first? Because I can see some crazy comments like asking the president of South Africa to come to Nigeria, asking the president to apologize. I know there's a lot of crazy requests. So Nigerians, I think we have done enough. We have destroyed these people's economy. Please, you guys should forgive them. You don't do. Forgive them. She don't follow Davido back. Forgive them. Thank you.
You see, sometimes you need to take people down the history lane for them to understand some certain things, because when you look at some things that is happening in South Africa when it pertains to Nigeria, sometimes you need to refresh the memory of the younger generation for them to understand. Because truth be told, if the younger generations of now are to have the history that existed between Nigeria and South Africa behind their mind, or at their beck and call, so many of them will not have the temerity every time to be after Nigerians, or to be marginalizing Nigerians, or to be asking Nigerians to leave their country, or be carrying out any form of intimidation or humiliations against Nigerians. So I will take some of them down the history lane for them to understand how far and who stood by them when they needed it the most during apartheid. During the apartheid era in South Africa, Nigeria was one of the foremost supporters of anti-apartheid movements, including the African National Congress. The Nigerian government issued more than 300 passports to South Africans seeking to travel abroad. Nigeria set up the National Committee Against Apartheid, NACAP, in 1960. The late Sonny Okosu composed a song called Fire in Soweto in 1977 to show support for the fight against apartheid. From 1966, Nigeria gave material and financial support to the freedom fighters in South Africa. Then, Nigeria's Prime Minister Alhaji Abubakar Tafawa Balewa sent a letter to South Africa's ANC militias on April 4, 1961, showing support for their cause. Nigeria provided $5 million to the ANC and the Pan-Africanist Congress, PAC, annually. Let me repeat that one. Nigeria provided $5 million to ANC and the Pan-Africanist Congress, PAC, annually. In 1976, Nigeria set up the South African Relief Fund for the purpose of bringing relief materials to the victims of the apartheid. All Nigerian civil servants and public officers made a 2% donation from their monthly salary to the SFAR. Nigerian students skipped their lunch to make donations, and by June 1977, the total contribution to the fund had reached $10.5 million. The donations to the SAFR were widely known in Nigeria as the Mandela tax. That is to say that Nigerian civil servants, public officers were donating 2% of their salary, and Nigerian students were skipping lunch for them to raise this $10.5 million donations, which they named Mandela tax. Then, between 1973 to 1978, Nigeria contributed $39.040 to the UN Education and Training Program for South Africa. Between 1973 to 1978, Nigeria contributed $39,000 to the UN Education and Training Program for South Africa. Nigeria boycotted the 1976 Olympics and Commonwealth Games in 1979 as part of our protest against apartheid in South Africa. From 1960 to 1975, Nigeria spent over $61 billion to support the end of apartheid, more than any other country in the world. I will read this one again for the benefit of every South Africans who can now reason far beyond marginalizing Nigerians or other Africans in their country, who cannot stand against the 7% of the white South Africans that kept their country in the situation where it is. Rather, they are busy making it look like it's the fault of African nationals, their fellow African brothers and sisters who came to their country in search of better life, who are equally contributing to their country. So, from 1960 to 1995, Nigeria spent over $61 billion to support the end of apartheid, more than any other country in the world. Nigeria refused to sell oil to South Africa in protest against the white minority rule. Nigeria lost approximately $41 billion then. So it's not only that Nigeria spent $61 billion supporting the end of apartheid. Nigeria equally lost $41 billion by refusing to sell oil to South Africa as a protest against the white minority rule. Then, $41 billion. Remember, this was our oil boom moment. As long as we fought apartheid, the money meant nothing. So you can see, they are putting it clearly that if this was a time that oil was booming, Nigeria could have easily turned a blind eye to what is happening in South Africa and sell this oil, make this $41 billion, which would have equally transformed Nigeria's economy or take Nigeria to another level. Yes, Nigeria provided significant support to the anti-apartheid movement in South Africa during the apartheid era. Some key actions taken by Nigeria include imposing economic sanctions and trade restrictions on the apartheid government in South Africa, starting in the late 1970s. This put economic pressure on the South African regime. Providing diplomatic and political support for the African National Congress, ANC, and other anti-apartheid organizations at the international level. Nigeria used its influence within the Organization of African Unity and the United Nations to rally against apartheid, hosting and supporting exiled ANC leaders and activists, providing them a safe haven to organize against the apartheid government from outside South Africa, providing funding and material assistance to ANC armed wing, Umkhonto Weizizwe, to support their guerrilla activities against the apartheid forces. Nigeria was considered one of the most outspoken and active African countries in the international effort to end apartheid in South Africa. Its support was crucial in isolating the apartheid regime diplomatically and economically over several decades until the system finally collapsed in the early 1990s. So, if you're South Africa, after you have watched this video, or you have a South African friend, after you have watched this video, share it to them. So, if they refuse to read, let them listen to it, so they will still remember. Because it is not Nigerians that created that community inside South Africa where the black South Africans can live in. There's a community in South Africa where it's only whites can live there. Even that country is like another country inside South Africa. They even have their own money. No South African has ever, black South African has ever been allowed to step their feet inside there. But recently, a Nigerian man broke that yoke by going there and living there for 1 week. So what does it tell you? It tells you that these white South Africans might not be completely against black South Africans living among them. But they don't want the system they have built, that some of the black South Africans will come and corrupt the system, or their children will corrupt their own children. So somehow you will see that if they could allow a Nigerian to live there for 1 week, it means that they are not against black South Africans living there, but they are trying to protect what it took them years to build.
Yeah, good evening. I hope you are well. Yeah, I just listened to your this evening's program, and people are busy nowadays, like including myself. But I heard that you spoke about some Ghanaians who are supporting, because somebody came to speak that Ghanaians are minding their own business. And they just came to speak the truth that there are some few foolish Ghanaians who are supporting the Nigerians. And I just feel the need. I feel that I can send you this video to see what happened about that guy, that stupid few of those stupid people in Ghana who spoke on behalf of, they don't think about what the Nigerians are doing in Ghana. They are going to interfere with what is going on between Nigerians and South Africans. If the Ghanaians had the courage to do, at least, I'm not saying they should be violent. I mean, they were to stand up to the Nigerians and the foolish thing they are doing in Ghana, killings. The Nigerians even are not killing, and they are not killing people in South Africa because they are afraid. But look at the stupid things they are doing in Ghana. And so, yeah, this video is to tell you what happened in my own reaction towards those few people, the stupid ones who standing there talking, telling Nigerian, South Africans a history between the history about apartheid and what Nigerians did. I think that will speak for itself. So that is it. I don't know if you are going to play it, but it's just to send to you to know that yes, some Ghanaians spoke out against. I know, you can't get all Ghanaians. Ghanaians' weakness. There are some weak Ghanaians. Maybe half of them or something, but so people like myself, and Ghanaians who are also not taking nonsense from these Nigerians. So yeah, we did reply to those Ghanaians, and through that cheesy, that she just cheesy, whatever she called herself. And so this is the video that we did to counter those stupid Ghanaians who came to defend the Nigerians. So that is it. 90% of Ghanaians, always you see foolish people. Maybe South Africa, there will be some people who still will support Nigerians. As I've said, I don't support violence, but I won't allow Nigerians to take over my country with crime, with evil, and all those kinds of things they are doing. So Ghanaians, majority don't speak. Won't come and talk in the way that this foolish guy came to speak. He doesn't represent Ghanaians, and you see that from the video. Thank you very much, Mr. Manager. May God bless you.
Some South Africans continue to be directed to my page because of the few videos I made about them, of course, displaying their ignorance. One of them is that some of them actually think that I am a Nigerian. I don't know what makes them think that way, but I understand. The apartheid inherited educational system has kept them backward. Because of that, I want to tell them, I want to tell the rest of Africa how Nigeria helped South Africa to get out of bondage in the hands of the white minority. And so Nigeria, as the big brother it is, played a significant role in the freedom of South Africa. Now, how did it do this? It used diplomatic, economic, and some humanitarian strategies to fight the apartheid regime. On the diplomatic front, Nigeria used its membership and position in some international organizations like the UN, Commonwealth, and the Organization of African Unity to speak against the apartheid regime and to call for sanctions against the apartheid regime. That leads us to the economic strategies. Nigeria imposed an oil embargo on the South African regime. And then also Nigeria imposed sanctions on the South African regime. Nigeria did not allow South African goods into Nigeria. And as the economic heavyweight of Africa, that was a big blow to the apartheid government, and that forced them to hand over power to the black majority in 1994. Apart from that, Nigeria also used some humanitarian moves to force the South African regime or the apartheid regime to hand over power to the blacks in South Africa. How did it do that? Nigeria served as a safe haven for the freedom fighters back in South Africa. In fact, it provided shelter and it provided health care for the freedom fighters in South Africa. Apart from that, those who were exiled found a safe haven inside Nigeria. And then also, Nigeria also provided scholarships and education for the freedom fighters and their dependents in South Africa. Nigerian artists used their platforms to speak against the apartheid regime.
And the Nigerian government also made sure that Nigeria boycotted any sporting events, including South Africa. All of these things put serious pressure on the apartheid regime and forced them to relinquish power. It is therefore not a surprise that Big Brother Niger is bigger and better than Big Brother Africa. South Africans can argue with their phones. If you are a South African watching this, the next time you meet a Nigerian, you should thank them. Thank them for what their leaders, their elders, their forefathers did for your country in order for you to be free today. And instead of just unaliving them on the streets like, common animals, you should give them respect as your big brothers, because without the help and support from Nigeria, the blacks in South Africa would have continued to be under apartheid and they would have continued to be enslaved by the white minority.
I know all these people are claiming today, Babes Nigeria, Somali or whatever. When was Nigeria going to help us when they were contending with their own coups at the time? 3 countries laid on the ground and we literally walked on their backs for this freedom. Zambia, Angola, Tanzania. Outside Africa, Russia.
You don't think when I know they hear this rumor that Nigerians have been claiming that they are the one fight independence for South Africa. They support them. They do everything for South African people. They pay their South Africa school fees. Look at this comment. Even this person writing me saying me that whose kind of word the person even thought? The person says some stupid thing there that I can't remember, but let me not put the word on the screen. Make I not give that person promotions. I don't want to promote the person. Yes, and I'll be hearing this thing. They support South Africa. They do this thing. Now this woman, they say now only 3 countries now he help South Africa, and outside Africa, Russia. Funny, but I need to investigate more and bring in more news about that. Yes, I need to investigate, because right now a lot of South Africa are sending me video, a lot of video on TikTok, a lot. That thing will make me to bring in more investigation here, because we need to investigate the truth. I hope you understand. If you like, you are in Nigeria, talk rubbish. It doesn't concern me, because there are some people who they talk against Ghana, where they support them. There are some Ghanaians also who they support Nigerian, and you too, you are okay with they support them. You as a Nigerian, you they go those people comment section, also insult the Ghanaian, join them in that particular comment sections. As me too, I they support these people, try to speak the truth, and they hurt you. And the people also who they support you, they hurt you. You are okay by them. But me, where I tell you the truth, you are not okay by it. But you are okay with those one who they deceive you. Nigeria, go better for people who swear for Nigeria. Go better for the person, the generation that swear for entire Nigeria. Go better for that generation. Although, listen to audio voice, okay?
Hello, Mr. Manager. Play this my voice message to Nigerians, your brothers. Nigerians, your brothers. Play this my voice message to them that Nigerians, they are a lot of youth. They have a lot of youth. Many people, a lot of uncountable people. Nigerians youth. You can't think, you can't plan, you can't make yourself together and fight with your old leaders, the few people that they are controlling you, people destroy you, people your life. You can't reason. You go to somebody's country and you are fighting that person in the same country, and you cannot stay your own country. You people are animals or monkeys or what? Are you fools? All the Nigeria, including your leaders, all of you people are fools, animals, monkeys, idiots, stupid people. Fools, animals, monkeys. You people don't want us to think. Everywhere you people are fighting. You can't reason, you don't have common sense, animals, fools, idiot people, uncivilized people, monkeys. All your father and your mother, all the generation, all of you people are monkeys, are fools, idiots, animals, fucking people. You don't have brain? You people don't think? You can't stay in your country, you go to somebody's country and fight that person, that people. And your leaders are doing stupid things, fools, animals. You can't take your strength to your leaders. You are fighting somebody's country, somebody's who is staying in country, and you people cannot stay in your country. You destroy your country, you go to somebody's country, and you go and fight that people. Are you mad? Nigerians, are you animals? Fools. What kind of the food and the water you people are drinking there to burn you? Your mothers and your fathers, all of them are animals. Idiot, stupid people, fools, monkeys. Play this my voice message to Nigerians to hear this from me. I'll tell you straightforward. You people are animals. I'm telling you the truth. All of Nigerians are animals. You people don't think. You don't have common sense. Idiot, stupid, animals, monkeys. Shame on you. You call yourself a gent of Africa. Stupid people, idiot people. You want to destroy this earth or what? Nobody will tell you, and you people are doing noisy things on this earth planet. Fucking people. Stupidity people. You people are smelling. Stupid. Fools. Monkeys. Animals. Idiot. That's good. Why you people are acting like this? Fools. All of Nigerians, including your leaders, from generation to generation, you people are stupid, animals, fools, idiot people, monkeys, smelling people, fools, monkeys, animals. Hello, Mr. Manager. Pray this my voice message to all over the world Nigerians. Pray this my voice message to all of Nigerians that if South Africa sack them, they shouldn't even think that they will step to Ghana. They shouldn't try it. This is a painful truth, I'm telling you. Pray this my voice message to all of Nigerians that they shouldn't think to step in Ghana because we don't like you people. We don't need you people. You stingy people. Smelling people, idiot people, uncivilized people, nonsense people, fools people, animals people. We don't like you. We don't like you people in Ghana. Pray for Nigerians to hear from me that we don't need them in Ghana. Their stupid attitude, the uncivilized people, unreasonable people, animals people, monkeys people, unlawful people. Pray this my voice message to them that we don't need them in Ghana. They shouldn't step their foot in Ghana. They should go back to Nigeria and fix themselves. Their stupid head that is on their neck. They should go and repair it and stay in Nigeria, your country. Fucking people. Killers, animals, monkeys, idiot, fools, uncivilized people, unlawful people, everywhere you go. Pray to Nigerians for me that they shouldn't try to step on their foot in Ghana. We don't need them. We don't want them. Animals. Thank you. Pray for me. If you pray it, well. If you are not pray it, you listen to it. You and your brothers. Wait, we will come. You will see what is going to happen in 12 hours in the night. I will burn you and your wife. I'm telling you the truth. This is the painful truth. I will burn you and your wife and your children one day night in Ghana. Mark it on the wall. I'm telling you.
I hope you hear the message. This message is for you. According to him, he said that if South African people pursue you from South Africa, please no come to Ghana. Just pass direct to Nigeria. Now the message is, he say, make I tell you, he say, make I tell you again, make I repeat them. According to him, he said that Nigeria, if South African people pursue you from South Africa, please, just from South Africa straight, Make you just go straight. Make you no brown Ghana. Make you just go straight. Because we are hearing on social media, according to him, na me just the add and just trying to translate. I hope you understand. We are hearing on social media, a lot of Nigerians are saying that Ghana is their second home. Why, by the way, there's no, I've never heard Ghanaians say that Nigeria is their second home. You will never hear Ghanaians say that, say Nigeria is their second home. So I keep asking myself, how Ghana can be the second home to a lot of Nigerians? I just question. Ghanaians that they have Ghanaian by themselves, they no go tell you say Ghanaians, they will never tell you say Nigeria is their second home. No, Ghanaians will never told you. Another thing that is amazing me and is shocking me, I've never heard Nigerians say that South Africa is their second home. It's so funny. I never hear that. Oh, if anybody here, please tag me to that video where Nigeria say South Africa is their second home. I've never heard that. But Nigerians, they are only claiming that Ghana is their second home because of why? They see Ghanaians to be soft people. That's why they are doing anyhow. But at South Africa, they hard, they are struggle, they are struggle. Even South Africa, if they misbehave, they maltreat them rough. They even buy some of them. That's why they no go fit talk say South Africa is their second home. Now only Ghana where we say they see Ghanaian to be soft people. Always, oh, Ghana is my second home. Fake people. They are my people, but they are so fake. They have business mindset. They know how to use people brain. They go praise you to the extent that you go see say, yeah, na lie you. They are business minded. They are criminal. I hope you understand. They are both. I'm in Nigeria too. I hope you understand. If I say the truth, you know go fit kill me. Death now one. Although they have been finding way to, some of them have been finding way to mud me away. It's not easy. It's not like it's easy for me. Even me, I'm talking here, so I dey suffer. Don't be say life is easy for me. I also have my own problem when I dey face. So yes, now so it be every woman be have their own problem where they face. But Nigeria, my fellow brother, they don't spoil things. They don't spoil ground for people. I hope you understand. A lot of things they go on. A lot of things they happen. Especially in Ghana now, if you are going to somebody who say Nigerians are bad. And that thing, it dey affect. Because I remember in those days when I want to marry in Ghana, those days, immediately they just say I'm in Nigeria. They don't wanted to give me woman. No. It was not easy. Because I'm in Nigeria. They say, no, Nigerians are bad people. You know, if you marry my pikin, it was serious. Now me they tell you, it was serious. It affect me, it was serious. Some certain things they will not want to talk. That one doesn't mean say something no they happen. It dey happen. In Ghana, I'm telling you, those days when I want to have a woman, they say, especially the yes, they say, where am I come from? I say, I'm in Nigeria. Hey, no. You see that? But I'm not a bad person. But what happened that time? May God bless everybody. I just want to say bye-bye for now. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. My name is Master Manager Nigerian News. Master Manager Nigerian News. The trouble. Some people call me trouble. Trouble. Thank you and bye-bye. No forget to subscribe to Master Manager Nigerian News. Subscribe. Okay.